Dear viewers, how are you? And how do you do? Hope that you all are fine, safe and sound in your respective places, undoubtedly. I'm also fine, alhamdulillah. Viewers, on the behalf of my YouTube channel, English 2 for All, today I am here in front of you and with the video camera. Like 10 other days, I am here today with a view to having a discussion upon a particular matter. And you know what is the topic of today's session or today's class? It is all about optative sentence. The sentence that has already come from the chapter sentence according to meaning and action. Dear viewers, if you would like to get through and through knowledge of an optative sentence, I being the teacher, the course coordinator, instructor, or the founding chairman of the YouTube channel English 2 for All, for the first time or before going to the main session, is my prime concern to wish you a sound health, a good temperament, and of course a favorable situation of you all. Dear viewers, now I would like to go to the main session. So what do you think if I would like to put a question before my discussing all the things together? If you don't know the definition or denomination or at least a basic concept of an optative sentence, I believe that it will be a kind of problem for you to understand it clearly. Dear viewers, for the sake of your better understanding and comprehensible knowledge, I would like to give you the definition, obviously. Dear viewers, what is an optative sentence? I don't know what an optative sentence is. An optative sentence is a kind of sentence that expresses a particular type of desire or wish or prayer. That is an optative sentence. In our everyday life, to do any work, or if you would like to show our 100% ardent desire or wish, or sometimes you pray for others, if this expression normally comes to us, obviously we have to take the shelter or take the help of optative sentence. Because optative sentence is the only medium or is the only what I'm telling you chapter of English grammar through which this kind of expressions generally come. Dear viewers, I would like to make it much more clear to you or comprehensible to you by citing some examples so that you can better find the coincidence. I would like to know conformity between my definition stated and again the examples. May you be happy and light is an example of optative sentence, and obviously it is an example of wish or desire. May your mother come round soon is an example of prayer, and it is of course an example of optative sentence. May your father get through or tide over the crisis, that is another example of optative sentence. May your younger brother stand first in the examination, this is also an example of optative sentence. Normally, dear viewers, we say when a birthday of anyone of our dearest and nearest comes, we are invited, we are going to the party to celebrate the day, we say happy birthday to you. But have you ever thought of it? What kind of expression it is? It is not at all a sentence. Happy birthday to you. It is completely a phrasal word. But you know what is the origin of that particular wish? Obviously, the origin is optative sentence. Let me give you the complete sense of happy birthday to you. May your birthday be happy today, or may you be happy in your birthday today. And that is my wish. Dear viewers, if you really know the basic chapter, that the way I am trying my level best to proceed on the behalf of my YouTube channel, I can guarantee you can get the real smack or the right essence of learning English language. Dear viewers, you can better understand the examples of optative sentence. Now I would like to come directly to the forms or the purposes of optative sentence. Dear viewers, optative sentence is used or is taken, or optative sentence has been produced by the grammatist in the world. Obviously, you have to keep in mind to what I'm telling you serve two different purposes, or we may call it three, because two are the basic purposes and another is the special case. Dear viewers, I would like to make it clear to you directly from my mouth for the first time, then from the board. I would like to know the whiteboard. Now I would like to tell you from my mouth first. The first purpose of optative sentence is the sense of wish or desire. If I would like to give you the example, may you be happy in life, may your brother stand first in the examination, may your sister come out successful in doing the work, may you shine in light, may you prosper in life, may Ronnie come out successful in making the campaign a success, and may your mother do the work or do the project fantastically. These are the example of wish. And I'm going to tell you about prayer, the examples. May your mother come round soon, may your brother get well soon, may your father come back from America soon. These are the examples of what I'm telling you, prayer. Dear viewers, there is another case, and there is a special case. The third purpose of optative sentence. Sometimes, would like to pray for another person in a greater sense, and sometimes for that reason, obviously, the sentence of optative sentence begins with an adjective or an adverb. Let me give you some examples. Long live our president. Long live our dear land. Long live the initiative we have taken. So you understand it clearly. Instead of may, the sentence starts with long, the adverb. Sometimes it is used also with the help of adjective. So dear viewers, perhaps you are able to understand what an optative sentence is all about. Now, I would like to show you the same from my whiteboard to make it much more clear to you, comprehensible to you. Dear viewers, please look at the board, and I would like to make it much more clear to you, please. It is written over there, sentence according to meaning or action. Why? It is because optative sentence is a sentence of according to meaning and action. Sentence according to meaning and action, the chapter. And optative sentence is one of them, obviously. And the circumference is there from definition to, here should be dot dot dot, means definition to all the purposes. It is not written over there, but from definition to all the purposes should be there. Optative sentence, firstly, wish or desire. In my lecture, I have already told you that the first purpose of optative sentence is all about wish or desire. And the complete structure is there. First may, then subject plus verb 1, or the principal verb should be in the present form or the base form, then object for extension. Look in the example. May you be happy in life. May is from the structure, and you is the subject. Be is the base form of the principal verb. Happy is object, and life is extension. So in this way, you can produce or make any kind of sentence without making any confusion. The second purpose, that is secondly, prayer. The complete structure is the same. May plus subject plus verb 1 plus object or extension. The same thing. You may call me now, or you may, what I'm telling you, ask me now that why is the same structure followed. You have to keep in mind, according to the grammar rule, the same structure is followed. But you have to differentiate between wish or prayer, wish or desire, or we may call it between wish, desire, or prayer. If you cannot differentiate it by the essence of language, then obviously, one grammar chapter of English language is connected with another grammar chapter. For example, when you come to learn about transformation of sentences, if a sentence of optative is there and you are asked to make it assertive, obviously, if it is what I'm telling you, the sense of wish or prayer, wish or desire, what I'm telling you, assertive sentence should be one. And if it is the sense of prayer, the assertive sentence should be another. Let me make it clear to you. May you be first in the examination. It is of course the sense of desire or wish. And if you are asked to make it assertive sentence, you have to tell it is wished that, or I wish that you may be first in the examination. But if I would like to tell you, may your mother come round soon, obviously it is also a sense of optative sentence, but the sense is all about prayer. And if you are asked to make it assertive, you have to tell it is prayed that, or I pray that your mother may come round soon. So perhaps, dear viewers, you are able to understand that, though the fact is that the structure is the same, but you have to differentiate between wish or desire and prayer. And if you are failed, or if you fail to do like that, undoubtedly you may have a lot of problems because one chapter of English grammar is connected with another chapter. Perhaps you are able to understand. Dear viewers, directly I would like to come to thirdly. And there is a prayer with a special sense. Perhaps you are able to understand this. Prayer with a special sense. The structure is, first of all, an adverb or maybe an adjective. Then verb 1 or the base form of the principal verb plus subject plus object or extension. Long live our president. What can you say? Live. Long is that verb. Live is the present form of the principal verb. Subject is our president. So long live our president. No object or extension is there. Dear viewers, perhaps you are able to understand it clearly and you have no any kind of problem to make or produce any kind of sentence with the help of optative sentence. From now on, if you would like to make or pronounce or produce any sentence in the matter of wish or desire or prayer to someone, your dearest or nearest or something else, someone else, obviously it is your prime concern to have a good glance upon the structures given on the behalf of my YouTube channel, English to Pro. Dear viewers, now I would like to make my class much more interactive and comprehensible to you, again, with the help of two of my students giving you a feedback session. And for that, two of my students, like 10 days, have been invited by me. And in my right hand, we see a student sitting over there. And of course, I will ask the student to give her own identity. I mean, introduction, a short introduction. Please.
Hello everyone, I'm Hamid. I'm from Scholar Student College.
Thank you. Fantastic job you have done. So, Fahmida bint Farooq, nickname?
Lama.
Lama. Your nickname is Lama and you are Fahmida bint Farooq. Lama, if I would like to tell you that today we are learning a chapter. Yes? Do you know what is the name of the sentence today?
Optative
Sentence. How many purposes are there?
Three.
Three different purposes. Two are?
Normal and one is special.
Special. Fantastic job you have done. So, Lama, if I would like to tell you directly, a few minutes ago, I just tried my level best to give a good dictation, a good explanation towards my viewers. If I would like to tell you this, to do the same thing, having a glance upon my board, what will be your approach? Please show my viewers.
So today we're learning optative sentence, right? So there are three purposes.
Be a little bit careful.
And the first thing is wish or desire.
Yeah.
Okay, when you wish something or desire something, they both are kind of same.
Yeah.
So the structure is may plus subject plus verb 1 plus object or extension.
Yeah.
So it's like may you be happy in life. May is there and you is the subject and be is the verb 1 and the rest of the thing is the object or extension. And the prayer. You might get confused because the prayer and the wish, the structure is same, but it's a bit different. If you think about it deeply, then it's different. So it's kind
don't you think that it will come from language?
Yes.
Or linguistic sense?
Yes.
And they have to differentiate it?
Yes.
Thank you.
We have nothing to do with it. You have to have the sense, right? And prayer, it's kind of like may your mother get well soon. So may is there. Your mother is the subject. May your mother get well is the verb 1 and get well soon is the object. And the third one is a special one. It's very
It's a prayer, right?
Yes, sir. It's a prayer with a special sense.
Yeah.
I think you will all get it because it has been described. It is said adverb or adjective plus verb 1 plus subject plus object. So it's like long live our country or long live my mother.
Fantastic.
So long is the adverb and live is the verb 1 and my mother is the subject and long live.
No extension is there.
There is no object or extension. So I don't think I have to describe anymore because it's clear in the board and I think if even we haven't described it, I think you all have it.
And do think that exactly. If your teacher would like to tell you that exactly, coming to my association particularly, or more importantly, on the behalf of my YouTube channel English to Pro, while my students are coming across and they are just having a glance upon my board, and more importantly, the dictation given by this teacher, Mr. Cancer, it is possible for the student to get a lot of things together. And in this way, I believe the student can automatically get a, good benefit. And they will draw maximum benefits on the behalf of my channel. What is your thinking about it? Can you tell me?
Yes, of course, you're right. If we search in the YouTube about English language, structure or this kind of grammatical rules, I don't think people will teach you like this, because we are here from the behalf of this channel to give you guys the feedback, so that you get clear, and we repeat the same thing so that you get a revision type of thing. And today, in this YouTube channel, you will only find grammatical rules, but you will learn how to speak, how to write, another
and
syllabus
many
stuff.
other things.
Yeah, syllabus stuff. And I don't think anybody teaches you syllabus in a YouTube channel, so it's a very big opportunity. And we have the board to make it more clear, because whenever you speak, it's a bit tough, but if it is written in someone, you get time, you can pause the video, you can read the whole thing. And if he gives you the lecture, then it's much more clear, because he describes the board. So I think it's a very big matter to learn this kind of things. I believe that if even you see this board, I believe that you will learn, but you need a teacher, right? So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, fantastic. A fantastic job you have done, exactly, Lama. Obviously, because your dictation is also very much good and fantastic, and all dear viewers are supposed to get a lot of help again in the feedback session. So dear viewers, now for the same, I would like to do the same. I would like to come to another student in my lecture. Can you give me your what I'm telling you, short identity exactly in front of my viewers before starting the session?
I'm Farhana Binti Farouk, student of Research Samusha Public College.
Yes, Farhana Binti Farouk. I would like to know Priya.
Yeah.
Priya, can you tell me that today we are learning a chapter, a sentence. Can you tell me the name of the sentence?
Optative Sentence.
Optative Sentence, yeah. So, there are, how many purposes are there in Optative Sentence?
3.
What are they?
First one is wish, desire. Second is prayer, and the third one is a special one, prayer with a special sense.
Fantastic, I got it. So what do you think that if I would like to tell you for the sake of my viewers, exactly, I'm telling them. Can you give me some examples of wish or desire?
May you be happy in life, or may you get A+ in your examination.
Fantastic, a fantastic job you have done. Yeah, exactly. I'm really happy. And can you give me some examples of prayer?
May Allah help you in this matter, or may you get through this problem.
Yeah, get through this problem. Fantastic job. Can you give me one example from the special case? Prayer with special sense.
Okay. Long live our president. Long live our country.
Fantastic. Oh, Priya. Obviously, what about the translation? Your teacher is asking with the help of my structure, you are able to give me the answer one by one without making any confusion. I'm really happy with you, more importantly. And you know it well, whenever you are able to give the answer, the way you are proceeding, it is becoming a big matter for me and also for my dear viewers, because they understand instantly the students are producing sentences without making the confusion. So it will be a big inspiration and encouragement for my dear viewers, and they would also try at home, and it's a big matter for me, obviously, on the behalf of my channel. And can you tell me, what I'm telling you, feelings today, coming to the studio room to learn Optative Sentence in 100% clear view and perspective, and more importantly, dictation given on the behalf of the teacher is coming to you very positively, comprehensively. So don't you believe that it will be 100% big applause for me and on the behalf of my channel, and it will be a big benefit that the viewers who are supposed to view all the videos together, obviously from the beginning up to the last, serial-wise, they will get maximum benefits. That is my demand and my claim. How do you take it? Tell me.
Of course, you're right. Your claim is really good. Of course, because today we're learning sentence, optative sentence, which is very important in our life, because we usually use this kind of sentence in our life, but of course, as I told you before, we don't know where it comes from, like what the structure of this kind of sentence. So today we can see on the board that there are 3 kinds of optative sentence. The first one is
3 purposes, right?
3 purposes.
Yeah.
First one is wish, desire. Second one is prayer. And the third one is prayer with a special sense. Now you might get confused, like what is first one is wish and desire, and second one is prayer, and the structure is same, like totally same, no differences over there. But when you get deep in something like we see, we usually do transformation of sentence, of course. So when you do transformation of sentence, like when you convert the first one, like wish and desire, into assertive, the thing structure would be like if I say, may you be happy in your life. If I turn this into an assertive sentence, that would be like, it is wished that, then the other. It is wished that you be happy in your life.
You may be happy in life.
Yeah. And the second one is prayer. If I say, may your mother get well soon. That means prayer. And if I turn this into assertive sentence, the structure, the sentence would be like, it is prayer that.
Prayed that, yeah.
It is prayer that your mother,
May.
your mother may get well soon. So
Fantastic.
you can identify what's the difference between these two things. And of course, the thirdly is a special one. So of course, you guys get a lot of things together from this one class, and of course, as I'm a first learner, I'm getting this all kind of stuff so easily, as I'm also a learner, you also a learner. So these things are, as I told to our teacher, the feedback, of course, and the examples. So I can easily get this kind of things so easily. So you guys also will be able to get this stuff so perfectly, easily, and you can see the structure is so easy to understand. Even a girl or a student in class 2 or 3 easily get this kind of stuff. So these things are, the special talent or special talent of this class, this channel is the structure. All the structure is for all people of all age. There is no difference. You can the students of in class, the student in class 2, or the people or the elder, our parents even can get this kind of stuff so easily. So that's the facts, and yeah, that's all I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Priya. I'm really happy with you. Obviously, you have tried your level best to give me all the answers together, and in the feedback session, I have also got a good feelings exactly from your part. What about the benefit of my dear viewers, and what should be the more important approach from the side of my viewers? You have tried your level best to give me the answer. So, dear viewers, perhaps you are able to understand that again the feedback session is 100% live and vivid, and with the help of the chapter, we can produce a lot more sentences. The way I am trying my level best to show you the process, I would like to know in our word. If you can but practice the same way, then I believe you have no chance, no way to make any mistake. So dear viewers, if you really like my video, you must subscribe my channel for the first time. You must like my Facebook page, be an active member of my Facebook group, and again, try to press the icon button to get all the videos available supposed to be uploaded and the ones have already been uploaded. So dear viewers, no more today. I wish you all the best. Allah Hafiz.
Allah